to think that could change your whole season
and
you not be as successful. There's been a few man moving mad emotional. Like I said, I think it was, it should have been a red card, no question, bro. Because all of that, like offside, it's offside. Bro, just because it's so the next time there's an offside on the pitch and I'm playing, I can just box a man in his mouth, fam, and I can't get sent off because it was offside. I think Southgate's doing him a disservice, bro. We haven't even spoke about that, bro. Like Southgate, it's a bit of a madness at the moment.
The manager, bro.
It's
like him and Pickford, just living off what England did in the last.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
even that, bro.
That penalty shootout.
It's been one style of play, fam. Even in the World Cup, bro, it was one style of play. It's got to be something personal, fam. Because I'll be honest, Mason Mount to me isn't close to Grealish, bro.
Nah, what's it?
And it's the Tracksuit Pundits back again with episode 3 to go over the weekend's games, what happened, the controversy, everything that's going on. Obviously, myself, Braders.
Keemz,
Keemz finally here,
Man, I'm here.
And obviously the man himself.
Straight Up Dee, innit? Follow me on Twitter, innit?
Absolutely, that's the perfect name for him. Straight Up Dee, that's what you get. Straight up. What we're gonna start with, lads? Obviously, Keemz the Liverpool head.
Start, we're not in a place to start, innit? Fucking hell.
Go on, I'll let you crack on with that, obviously, because you're probably feeling some heartache.
Last minute.
some heartache.
Bro, it was rough, bro. Obviously, the last kick of the game, kind of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last kick of the game, Mane. It was offside technically, but
was it though?
Because
I'll be honest, I'm a Man United fan.
The saying it's a hand or whatever, that's the rule. So
but you can't score with your hand, so you can't be saying my hand's offside. That don't make sense. But they're saying
the shoulder down now. That's the rule. I'm pissed off about it. You get what I'm trying to say?
I'll be honest, fam.
I just think it's spoiling football.
It definitely. I'm looking at that line, fam, and when they're saying like, "Yo," they're looking at. I'm like, "Nah, he's onside." Before they've even said he's offside, I'm like, "Yeah, he's onside." That's a goal. I'm pissed. Thinking, fucking hell, man.
From when man are drawing them lines, you get me. I think it's dead.
It's
dead. The fact that you actually have to draw the line,
bro.
It's dead, bro.
Definitely, bro.
That's definitely. I used to think it was VAR spoiling it, but it's not. It's the actual rules of the game.
Yeah, because you know what it is? They've gone mad changing it. Because I remember growing up, fam, and when I was growing up, it was like the advantage goes to the attacker. You know what I mean, fam? So them things was never offside. Never, and I don't think they should be offside.
Well, that's what
if you're having to go to a still frame, like you said, and draw lines, fam, to see if a man's offside, he's not offside, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
To me, it's like, it's happened a couple of times with United as well, where it's like, they're looking at it for a couple of minutes and then the delay's gone. It's like, bro, if you're delaying that long, bro, it's not offside.
It's not
that's the
offside.
thing. Who's actually making the rule? The final decision? Is it the ref?
What's
or
that place called?
St George's Park.
I don't know if it's St George's.
Summer Park, bro.
Yeah, St George's Park.
Like to go over everything before we even get to that. I'll be honest, Van Dijk didn't look that offside. When Pickford did the horror tackle. Yeah, and I'm. Fam, like, don't get me wrong. I'm a United fan, so I'm happy the result went the way it did. But I'm not going to sit here and say that was not daylight robbery, no balaclava, barefaced. They robbed the life out of you. Like, if that was a Man U game, bro, like, I'd feel like headbutting my TV, bro, because it weren't just one thing, like the Mane thing, which was mad to me. It was like the whole. Obviously, we know with Liverpool, Van Dijk's been a major part of
of the
obviously, success.
Would
everybody agree?
Alisson was more important for me. Like from the outside, Alisson
went straight up.
Alisson turned us into to league winners, and it wasn't Van Dijk, and in my opinion, Van Dijk was there when you got beat by Madrid.
If you take Van Dijk out of that team, do you win the league and the Champions League, fam? I don't think so.
Nah, you don't.
You don't, fam.
You don't. But this is the problem that we're going to have now that is out. You get me? What do you do?
We'll get to that, because I say that with a smile on my face. We'll get to that, fam, because
when you're ready.
Obviously. But yeah, so what do we think of the whole Van Dijk thing? Because to me, bro, right, it was a horrible tackle, fam. Horrible tackle. Like, Pickford's been having a mare for the longest time.
I don't like that guy, you know, bro. Even the way he walks, bro.
I bet you don't.
Bro, you know, even the way he walks, he just got that little butt to him, bro. He just thinks, I don't know what it is, bro, but he's just one of them clumsy geezers, bro. I'm sure he's injured someone like that before as well.
Nah, but fam,
guy, man.
He's been having a mare now for what, like 12 months, lads would be saying.
But when was he ever good though? Like,
Nah, he was never.
He had a good World Cup though.
No, but he wasn't great. Don't get me wrong.
There's no English goalkeepers. It was like Jack Butland. It was him and Jack Butland at the time.
I think Henderson's the best at the moment.
For English player?
English goalkeeper.
Not
Jordan. Dean. I think Henderson's the best goalkeeper at the moment. Right, but like, don't get me wrong. He was never like great. Like, you know what I mean. But the amount of mistake he hasn't been how bad he's been recently, bro. Like, there's mistake after mistake after mistake. You know what I mean? And I just think it's a shambles. What's like the whole thing, even how he came out with his legs, the way he came, it was just it was
a mess.
He's gone to add. Well, for me, I think he has half gone. I've heard people look, oh, he's not going to hurt him and that, bro. I think you know what you're doing, innit? Let's be honest,
you know that
you're not winning the ball, bro.
Do you know what it is? You've heard that expression, and it him or the ball, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a derby, bro.
And it was a him or the ball moment. He didn't care what he was getting in. I'm not saying he meant to do his ACL. But it was him or the ball moment, and that.
Now he showed right English fight there, like he just
that's what
he's done.
But to me, fam, when I see that, like I say, it's been a shambles anyway, bro, for like a while now, right? I think, bro, like, to me, like I said, I don't know if Van Dijk's that offside, because again, we're going to this still frame and lines and all of that, and when you go into that, bro, like. It's a bit like, is a man really offside, fam? You know, because if you stop it at a certain point, from when it first touches the player's foot to the second it leaves, like them split-second pictures might change, bro. You know what I mean? Like from the ball leaving the man's foot to when it's actually started touching his foot. So even that, it's mad. It leaves a bit up for interpretation, and it like So I don't.
Liverpool's putting an appeal for it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're getting to that as well, because you, man, have been moving a mad fam.
Nah, but you have to. You know what it is, though. You see, because there's so much.
Appeal and what?
Replay the game.
Bro, listen, this is the thing, though. You know
what's gonna happen with that?
You know how much, like, all right, safe. Imagine we lose the league on that, bro.
But that's
I'll be pissed.
Fam, we played Real Madrid, right? Remember Nani tried to control the ball, fam. I was never thinking, fam, under no circumstances was I like, oh, he's gonna get sent off here. When he pulled out the red card, I was like, red card. Like, and we lost the tie on that, because before that we was the better team, bro. You know what I mean, fam? Like, so it's these things happen in football, bro. And you know what it is? Because at the moment Liverpool are just getting back to that successful part, bro. Right, to think that could change your whole season and you not be as successful. There's been a few man moving mad emotional. Like I said, I think it was, it should have been a red card, no question, bro. Because all of that, you know, like offside, it's offside. Bro, just because it's so the next time there's an offside on the pitch and I'm playing, I can just box a man in his mouth, fam, and I can't get sent off because it was offside, fam. No, that don't make no sense, bro. He should have went, bro. It was a mistake. But all of this retrospective action thing, fam, I think we need to be a bit careful with that, bro, because there's been a lot of wrongs that have happened in football, bro, and football's carried on. Like I heard Mark Bosnich, Sky Sports, tweeted about it earlier, and Bosnich was like, they need to look at, you know, start putting these, so like people wouldn't put in these challenges if, say, Van Dijk's out for 9 months now, then Pickford has to stay out for as long as that. And I was like, bro, that's stupid, fam.
Bosnich, bro.
Like that, no, but people are on their mentality, bro. Like, some people have, if you see, I know Twitter's Twitter and that, but fam, there's real threats to this Pickford geezers. Like, like, man are really threatening him right now, bro.
Like the picture with the geezers, like, oh, I see a lot of people in the city and that from both teams. I'm gonna go and Sean.
Sean was like, and if you know me, I'm serious. Sean, chill out, mate. Like, it's a football game, fam. Take a step back, Sean. Yeah, right. It's not. Have a day off, son. Have a day off. Yeah, right. It's not that deep, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think on the context of the whole game, you got robbed, fam. Because
we did.
Like the Van Dijk thing, like I said, thought it was a nailed on red card, bro. And it's even shaky as to whether he's offside. The whole Mane thing, bro. Like, when I'm watching it, and as a Man United fan, when you just scored, I thought, they've done it again, man. You know, I was half like, Pickford, you should have saved that, bro. You know, like one of them ones. You let Henderson score that. And then it's like, when they're looking offside, like I said, I'm sitting there and I'm like, nah, that's not offside. Damn. They're going to get the goal, they've won. And then it's like offside, and I'm like, oh my God.
Don't you think VAR just takes that buzz out of the game?
100%.
Yeah, it
but if it
does,
like you said, as a United fan, it's like, just as a football fan, like I said, the Van Dijk's a red card, and it's like, if that's, like I said, you're bringing it back for the offside, it's shocking to watch. And then, like I say, the goal, again, I don't want you to win, obviously, not.
From my heart,
you're
I don't want
stopping
you
goals
to win,
because of that, bro. I don't want nothing to, you know, I swear, bro. It's like the Bruno goal, the one that got chalked off on it.
Which one? Sorry. Mata slightly offside 1-2 with Bruno.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, obviously, but he was slightly off. But it's like certain things. I just look at it, I'm like, bro, this is just.
But you see, even that fan,
like, you know, like it's like I can't enjoy a goal because I'm like,
you gotta wait like 20 seconds. Or
like, I'm having to like think, yo, bro, is it like now? When they played the ball, it's like you know when Bruno scored the one that Rashford teamed up for the winner. It's like, bro, I'm sitting there thinking, bro, they're gonna
don't celebrate yet.
I'm thinking, I celebrate straight away, but I'm thinking, bro. He ain't gonna be onside, innit? How is Rashford gonna have time that where they can put a ruler and say he's not offside? I'm thinking, bro, he's not gonna have done that. He's gonna be slightly off or something. You know, some human error. The lines when it's in it. Obviously, you look at it as given, but it's like that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking, like, bro, you're just sucking life out of this game. You get me?
Nah,
like,
they are, man. They are for real, fam. Like it's hard to deal with, bro. Like, cause like even this, cause when they brought this rule in, I think it was the start of last season. Man City Spurs, and Gabriel Jesus scored in like the last minute, and Man City would have won the game, and they chalked it out for a ball brushing past somebody's arm, and I'm a Man United fan, and even at the time I thought, that's not like you've got to go with. To me, the whole handball thing shouldn't be if it just hits somebody's arm like what we saw at Old Trafford.
Intent to actually stop the ball.
Not just intent, no, fam. Because why I can't just stick with intent, bruv, is because all right, I might not intend to handball the ball, but my arms are out here. We've got to go with unnatural position and intent. So if you're, you know what I mean. So if you're like, we know what a natural position for like the Eric Dyer one. Come on, bro, you've jumped in the air, your arms are all over the place.
Don't want you to jump like that.
Yeah, you can't jump like that, fam. You don't see like Olympic people jumping, running and just like, you know, like they're not jumping like that, fam. You use your body,
that's the thing. Defenders are scared now to actually like not put an arm out, but to defend basically.
Yeah. And
have their body in a certain way.
But it's like to make the game more exciting, more goals. Now, what you need to do, fam, is chalk off this flipping the two lines thing that you're looking at on this VAR, fam. Give the advantage back to the attacker. You're trying to change things that don't need changing.
But it's like back in the day, like you said, the rules were there to encourage more goals. It's like now it's the opposite. And obviously, as a football fan, bro, I would like attacking football. Yeah. So obviously, I'd never play defense or nothing like that. It's like I want to see more goals. I don't want to see less goals. I want to see more goals, and it's like the rules are just set up there now to absolutely obliterate any goals being scored.
That's what they were saying about this handball thing. They're saying basically that's in there, so
it's more penalties.
So, but that's dead, bro. That's not how you want to get more goals. Leave it at the advantage with the attacker. We was all happy with that. Nobody was sitting there and being like, you know what, his toenails offside, bro. Nobody was saying that, fam. Nobody was saying the slightest bit of his boots offside shouldn't be a goal. Nobody was saying that. You know what I mean?
Crouch was saying, innit, Peter Crouch, about if he was playing in this era, he'd be offside all the time.
Yeah, man. But strikers wait on the last man and stuff like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm seeing, like, if it's a clear step, I understand. But if you're talking that it's literally the tip of a man's boots offside, you've got to do two lines, and then even that, I'm looking at them lines and I'm like, nah, that's not even clear. You can't be chalking off game-winning goals for that sort of stuff. Like the new handball rule. What obviously everybody's been onto the league to change, bro. Because we sort of brought it against Palace, bro. And it was like I said when we was doing the last show, we couldn't talk about it because we were so bad anyway. But the truth is that was horrendous, bro. To have a penalty given against you, and like the whole keeper coming off the line. It's not like De Gea jumped the length for this table and then dived, bro. He moved to say this is a table. He moved a bit forward and
they tried to bring out that years ago in the Champions League crouching thing, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but you can't dive to the side. You can't physically just dive to the side. You have to step forward. But it's like, bro, you talked about that penalty against Palace. How come when Bruno had his penalty save, how come that wasn't retaken? Because the man stepped a full yard off his line. Yeah, but even I'm watching, I'm like, again, it sounded shit on that. But it's like when I was there, I was watching my power. I'm not obviously missed. I'm like, he stepped off the line.
And it looks like you're just saying that.
I'm there crying about he stepped off the line because that's the rules. But it's a It's a shit rule, but
Yeah,
it's like if you're doing it over there, then you should do it over here. But it's like I don't even want to be calling for. Oh, he stepped off the line. But it's like in reality, that's where football's going. It sees tit for tat nonsense. Like it's just a joke.
And like this, I'm gonna say this now. Like I'm a Man United fan, bro. Right? I'm happy that you didn't get the win. Right? I'm not happy with the way it went down because I like to see football, bro. And it, like winners. If you win the game, bro, it's like boxing, and in the sense of a boxer will win the fight basically, but he'll get robbed with a decision. I don't like to see that, bro. What's fair is fair, innit? Right. What I also don't like to see, what I've saw from a lot of people, is like, Van Dijk, I hope his ACL's like. You don't like to see. Don't get me wrong, right. It might change the season.
I get that.
Nah, but fam, I don't wish injury on. That's a dead weight, because we've been so successful over time. They say win with class, innit? You know what I mean? And it's like, don't get me wrong, injuries happen, bro. But I'm not out here laughing at man's downfall, fam, like in the sense of like these things like, I'm so glad he's injured. In a way I am, but I'm not like, you gotta be a bit classier with it.
But you gotta think though. You got to say you got PSG in the Champions League final and Mbappe's out.
For a week, fam. But
I hear that still.
Cruciate ligament injury can be career ending, fam. It's not.
I hear that still, but again, from my experience, it's mad. Like seeing now social media how that the culture where everyone's every week and everyone's on whoever team lost. Being a United fan from being a United fan from young, I literally never paid any attention. Obviously, I know what the next man results are.
I was talking about football being spoiled and that. Since Twitter and that, it's ruined it. I don't even tweet about football really, bro. Because it's just ruined it.
Hard, fam.
For real.
Even man like Fred's is a troll online. I don't even bite though. I see D and him biting, me and you saw it from time. Him and D going back and forth. But you know what it is? I can't bite to it, fam, because it's like, even this is what I'm saying. I said, I think Arsenal looked in a healthy position, especially now they've bought Partey, you know what I mean? But fam, within a week now, right, you've come and you're like, we're going to finish above Man City, we're going to this, we're going to that, bro. And it's like, within a week, fam, and this is what I was trying to say, the problem with Arsenal fans at the moment, bro, was like they've already done it. You haven't done it, bro. It's just looking like it might be all right, fam. You know what I mean? And you haven't actually done it yet. So what you man are setting yourself up for with that whole, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, right? It's like when Arteta flops now, it's mad.
What's gonna happen?
It's mad, bro. You man might as well deactivate, fam.
But at the same time, it's like everyone says that much reckless shit that no one's really paying. I don't know, like it doesn't matter what you say one day. That's why obviously I'll let Freds be here when I say it, but it's like a lot of things he says, it's like you change your opinion from last time or something like that. And it's like, obviously no one's...
The internet forgets,
fair play.
But Arsenal fans get this confidence from, bro.
It's delusion, bro. Straight delusion.
They are mad fans, bro. Like, they are a mad set of fans. And it will be better to wait for an Arsenal fan to be here to defend himself, and because...
Well, the VVD injury now, like...
What do you think? Obviously, we'll go with you first. And what do you think that means for Liverpool's season, fam?
You know what?
Do you think you can still win the title?
Luckily, when we played Chelsea, we played Fabinho at the back, and he looked solid. You know what I'm saying? So I think him and Matip will be the perfect.
But you conceded two headers in that same game. Man said Matip. You know,
Matip.
Let's see.
Over Gomez, I have
You're not feeling Matip?
Dead, bro.
Would you have Matip or Lindelof?
I'd have Bailly, bro. I'd have Aaron Bailly, bro. I'm not having none of them, bro. But you care, but I don't know, man. Bro, Matip.
For me, it would be Matip and Fabinho at the back. I won't have goals.
But you did concede two headers, fam, in that game.
I know, bro.
You know
this
what
is
I
the
mean?
weakness now. This is what everyone.
And Michael Keane's not like.
There's got no one that's going to be able to just dominate the air. Yeah, the way VVD does. You get what I'm trying to say?
So what do you think? Do you still think that you're favourites for the title?
You know what? I'll be honest with you, bro. I think the season is the most open that it's gonna be, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Like with the results that's happened this weekend, the league's kind of reset for me. You get me? Everyone, it's open for everybody right now, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it is open, and a lot of teams can win it, fam. Like it's not just. It's based on who has, like, to me, the first big run of form. You know, if somebody can sustain a 10, 15 game, like, run of, not just not losing, because you see these men have 8 draws in them periods and be like, we're unbeaten in 15. Don't count that,
I don't think that's going to happen now. Me personally.
No, it can. If somebody does do that, though, I think that will propel you to a position, because I can't see 2 or 3 teams sustaining You know, being able to do that.
Doing that to me. I just think the fact that there's no fans and because again, no one's talking about it now, but I don't think the football would be completely different if there was fans there. It's like we touched back on Arsenal. It's like Arsenal have been playing, from what I've seen, Arsenal are better without the fans. You get me? It's like they're in witness protection or something. You get me? Where like it's like, bro, they're being shielded. Even bro, again, I'm a United fan.
Like no pressure in it.
I can't. There's a lot of United fans who cannot stand. You get me? And it's like, bro, I half think that we're doing better, especially in we're in the lockdown. When last season after the comeback from lockdown, I was thinking we're half benefiting from the fact that we ain't got these man where certain times if we've not scored in the first 10 minutes.
The fans are
obviously we're here you're here to you have to entertain us. We come here, we expect you to smash everybody. Like football don't work like that. But it's like I think like some teams are benefiting from it. I think obviously again like I said last season, I said Sheffield United, they had good home form. I said, as soon as got no fans, bro, that's gone. You get me? Like that Crystal Palace away, you get me? Like that intimidating crowd down the one end and that. They ain't got no more. You get me? Like I think it's messed up a lot of things, to be honest. So it's like it's rather like just man on a park and that. You get me? Like that's why. Well, the other like that, the Spurs, West Ham, like that's why I think things like that will happen because if there's fans there,
there's no pressure.
Like if there's fans there, I swear it changes everything.
Yeah,
like,
you know what it is. Man say about the 12th man.
Shoot that? Would Lanzini shot that if there's fans there? Or I don't know who's closing him down, but he just gets kind of shrugged out the way. If there's fans there, bro, you'd have had to go smash him. You have to go through him, but because they're not there, you're probably thinking, I don't. Bro, he just bagged it. He's just
like a training match kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what's happening because come on, look, it's happened at Chelsea on the weekend as well. They was 3-0. Was it 3 or 2-0 up?
There was 2-0 up, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3.
Yeah, it's like training matches, and you're seeing it happen a lot. Even the whole the week before, when Leicester played City, when you had this Tottenham game, like the scores are ridiculous, and I think it's down to the fans anyway.
Yeah, but again, I think a lot of times it's like I'm not saying we wouldn't have got held 6 against Spurs, but if the fans are there, I think obviously what man would have transferred to the team, you can't just get
even that. We're looking back at a VAR decision. Don't get me wrong. I still feel like the way the game was going, we might have still lost that game, but the VAR decision, we're left baffled at that as well because we're looking at Lamella's elbowed Martial in his chin and his face. Martial's gone tap like that. VAR, you can look at that and know that Lamella doesn't need to be rolling on the floor. How is it that what Lamella did's only a yellow, but what Martial did was a red? And what is it like? Who is making these decisions? And they made a good point because if you saw Carragher and Souness, it's half a little bit funny.
What's going on with
where they're talking about the Van Dijk situation. And basically Carragher's talking, and then he's like, about retrospective action, all of that, giving it all of that, and he's basically saying like it shouldn't be that, and then Graham Souness goes like, oh, well, the refs are here to protect the players. And then Carragher's like, get off it, bro. With the tackles you made.
Trust me.
How can you say that, fam? You know what I mean?
Dirty. Bro, did he have any tackles on that? I'd never watched him, you get me? But the man looks like he has no... He looks like a pub player, you get me? Straight like, you being in the Championship League one.
How much Champions Leagues did he win?
He must have been all right.
It's different time now. Like, it's like, I don't know... He couldn't survive in this football. You get me? And again, your approach was different, but refereeing was different.
I'm sure I saw him chase a man and completely kick a man down.
To be fair though, it's like sorry to cut in. It's like with the way I'm seeing people react to Van Dijk, and again, obviously Liverpool are kind of like everybody's second team, and Van Dijk's fucking Rolls Royce Van Dijk, all this nonsense. Everyone's all upon his nuts. Forget about the flipping orders of defenders who's been sick way before him, and like I say, it's like I seen that clip earlier where I think it's Eduardo for Arsenal, where when they played against Blues and my man just snapped his leg. And it's like, bro, it showed you like the again, it's only showing you the people's perception at the time. It's like the match of the day at the time. They're like, well, he's going for the ball, right? They're kind of half legitimising why he's just gone and he broke him, bro. The man's gone and assaulted him. You get me? But it's like now, it's like obviously again, I'm not condoning.
Cross some Ramsey as well.
Bro, there was bagging them, bro, and it's like obviously it was different. Obviously again, bro, I know I used to go to Man U Arsenal bag of times when we stuck to them with the 50 games and all that. And I would go to the game knowing that man are looking to go and smash their team, bro. Because that was rather different. Obviously, it was rather different. So, teams were just sticking it on Arsenal. But then there was this different opinion. Whereas now it's like, oh, everybody, let's feel sorry for Van Dijk. Yeah, he's fucked. And obviously, the geezer should have been sent off. You get me? It's a straight red card. You get me? Like, I don't know what else you're going to do. The VAR done fucked up. Like, there's no excuses, but he shouldn't. But the man's writing fucking statements overboard. The geezer's writing statements and that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going overboard.
I thought he'd retired, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
even Mark Bosnich, bro. I haven't heard of Mark Bosnich in years, fam. And they brought Mark Bosnich out saying this, and it's like, it's not realistic, bro, to be sitting there and talking about retrospective action, and it's not like he's punched a man in the face. At the end of the day,
he has, but it's one of them. But you could do this with everything, like after the game, we'll change that decision, but you can't change the result. And it's I do agree that, bro, you can't be allowed to do what Pickford did, bro. Your man's just actually gone stuck it on him, bro. And he just fucked up his leg. Like, you fucked him up, bro.
No, it's a bad tackle, fam. But he hasn't gone in. It's a
derby, bro. Come on, man.
All right, then.
He knows what he's doing, man.
All right, it's a bad tackle, but we saw what Roy Keane done to Haaland, then. Clear
100%
intent. Clear intent there. That it's not the same as that, fam.
Nah, but there is man who do it. But obviously, Keane didn't give a fuck, then you get me. But there's other man. Bro, I used to play football. I used to do sometimes, bro, after a game, like, I'm thinking to myself, bro, why would you even do that for? Like, you're going studs up and these, because obviously at the time, you're in the game and you're fixed and that. Straight up, you get me. But it's like, in reality, in hindsight, I think, like, bro, it's a game of football.
I don't think he went in there to intentionally snap. Yeah, that's what I think it was just, bro. You're shit.
I think he's gone to smash.
I don't think he's gone to, I'm going to injure this geezer. I think he had one of them him or the ball moments, but he's just shit and clumsy, bro. And it just resulted in what it resulted in, fam. Like, obviously, I don't know. I'll be honest, bro. I don't know. Obviously, you can. I'm not saying you won't, but I don't know if you use. Like the last week where I was saying use like favourites for the title. I'm saying it's all open right now, bro. The right team goes on the right run. Like, I agree with you.
But bro, they held 7 when Alisson went there. It wasn't when Van Dijk was still there and they held 7.
Yeah, but the truth is, fam, Van Dijk has been instrumental to that team, bro.
I think psychologically.
You know what though? He has been since COVID. He has been a bit shaky, bro.
Yeah, but in jet, like,
he's been feeling himself.
Like, even before that, bro. If you take Van Dijk out of your team, bro, I don't see you winning Champions Leagues and leagues, bro.
Nah, you don't.
I'll be honest with you, fam. Like, I think the whole of Liverpool has been shaky since you won the league, fam. The whole of the squad,
and that's
fam.
the thing, though. That's what makes great champions, bro. Doing the whole back-to-back champions, bro. That is what makes great champions. Because you won it once, all right, Leicester, that team ain't going to be down as a great Leicester team. They're done good for what they've done, but it don't make them great champions. And this is the argument with, you can say, the Invincibles. They didn't win it back-to-back neither. You get what I'm saying? But only... That's the show we've got United and Chelsea are only the teams that...
The greatest team of the Premier League era. We've got to keep that for that show. Because that's got to come out, bro. That's up for a hot debate. So obviously, we'll move on from that now, We'll go on to the Man United game. Obviously, last week we had a little bit of a debate about Mata. My opinion hasn't changed off one game. I still saw what I do see about Juan Mata.
Because I was throwing it. Was he man of the match the last 2 games he's played?
Yeah, he didn't
get man of the match on against Newcastle. Just to throw that out
Bruno? Was it Bruno?
Yeah, Bruno got man of the match. Just to throw that out there. He had a great game.
Said he should have been shipped out.
He should have, fam. And my point.
I told you about a week ago, bruv. Matt can do a job.
All right. We're in this now. I love it because right now, 160 grand a week doesn't get you a job, and you can't say to me, "Don't talk about money," because we sat here.
We can talk about money.
Let me explain. No, let me get my point off. Because last week, Adam sat here and Adam said himself, "Bro, we've got a problem with getting players out. The reason we've got this problem is because we're giving these players wages." That somebody that does a job in your team, like that's on his way out his career, isn't deserving of 160 grand a week, bro. And my point is, like, Newcastle did not press us at all on Saturday. They didn't press, fam. There was one moment where Mata got pressed, fam. He lost the ball, right. It made its way to St. Maximan. He done his little St. Maximan bits, whipped it in. Wilson nearly scored, fam. Right.
That was a fine save off the hair, Great save. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah, great save. I haven't been De Gea out though, just in case. We're throwing that out there. I ain't been. What's it called? Because man was saying to me basically Henderson should start over De Gea, and I said based on this season before that game even he hasn't done nothing yet. I see if he makes a couple of mistakes, then we need to swap it, bro. You know what I mean? His form drops, but not at the moment. Last season it was we needed a Henderson or he needed a little drop in. At the moment he ain't done much wrong. But yeah, right, he's not up to the pace of the Premier League, and I believe like time will tell in it. Like all of this stuff now, I've watched Mata for years, bro. Like you've openly admitted he hasn't got the legs anymore. He had a good game. They didn't press.
You know what it is?
They didn't press.
You can't see the football brain matters.
Trust me.
You see the football brain matters. You don't lose that, bro.
All right.
Like
play a team. Right, Newcastle. We know what they're like, bro. Like, they played that 4-5-1. They're not pressing. To me, even this, bro, I said it when I saw the Newcastle team the other day. My thing was, they shouldn't, you know what they should have done, bro? If they were even going to play 4-5-1, they needed Fraser one side, Saint-Maximin the other side, but they had Joe Linton in there, bro. Like, no real pace, bro. There was a bit where he had a bit of a chance to run, fam, and I was like, nah, he ain't getting away. You know, like, I knew it, right? There was, like, the counter-attack weren't, like, if it was like a Palace, when we played Palace first game of the season, you know what I mean? Or we go and even play Leeds, bro, because I watched them tonight, bro. Any team that presses, bro, Mata's not going to look good in that team, bro. I'll tell you now, he's not going to look good in that game, bro. He hasn't got the legs. He hasn't got the ability to press, bro. That's
not his strength.
So where does
we don't want him? Yeah, but
the
he's better to unlock defenses where they just sit back in
going. Yeah,
and that's kind of what he did.
Now he didn't really unlock anything. He just played well.
He was tidy and that.
He was tidy, but he didn't unlock anything, fam.
You got a choice to play Lingard or Mata. Who are you playing against? Say a Palace.
Against Palace, is it a team that's going to press us or a team that's going to be like Newcastle?
If we've got most of the ball,
if it's Newcastle, if we're going to have majority of the ball, yeah, right. I'd probably rather play Mata, bro. I'll be honest with you.
You can do a job.
Mata's getting into.
But doing a job is not 160 grand a week,
in the top 6, bro.
Oh nah,
I think so.
Fam. He don't get nowhere near that Man City squad. Is he better than Ozil, fam? Ozil's not getting in the Arsenal squad.
But that's just because Ozil don't. But Ozil should be getting.
I believe that's politics. But Mata, trust me, bro. Mata's not finished.
Fam,
Mata is not finished, bro.
Put it this way: if we'd have let him go on a free, fam, it's not coming back to bite us in the ass and replace.
No, it's not. But then, all right. You said you want to talk about money here. Like, where do you want to go with this? Because I got my calculator right here.
Get it out, fam.
What are you saying? 160k.
Yeah.
For 52 weeks, that's 8.3 million. Yeah. You mentioned Jota last week, and I don't know how much dough.
I didn't mention Jota. Mo mentioned
Jota.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah.
But all right, in terms of if we was again, Man United are broke. You get me, broke pocket out here. And we're not selling
though, fam.
Yeah,
that's accepting how the owners act.
Yeah, but that's their money, bro. That's their money, bro. They can do it.
But I can't sit there and get with that narrative.
But that's the truth, isn't it?
All right, then. All of a sudden, now, all right, we're not spending money, so I'm cool with that. You know, like, all right, we'll keep Mata because we're not willing to spend money, fam. Nah, fam, like. We're not in a position where we can sit and be like that. If we want to get back, like as a Man United fan, what I've watched,
I don't think owners do them.
Yeah, no, but I'm going off myself, and if we want to aspire to be back at the top, bro, right? Like Lingard's and Matters and these man, Jones and these man, they shouldn't really be in the squad like that, bro. And the truth is, you're gonna say about the transfer fee and all that. Is Matter better than James? I'm asking.
I think James got more legs than him, innit?
That's the only thing.
How much they paying James?
If I had to sign both of them, the football I would want to play, I would have Mata.
You'd sign. So this season, you could have signed Mata or James. You're signing Mata, not James.
How much did James cost though?
Free.
I know, yeah, he's free, but he's gonna get. Yeah, but he's gonna get. Agent's probably gonna get £15 million fee or something stupid. You get me? Like,
yeah, but
they're gonna get big doors. So it's costing more than 8.3 million.
You know why I'm choosing Mata?
Do we need Palestri or do we need Sancho, fam, or Dembele, fam? Like to bridge that gap. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Palestri is adequate, because even this, bro, I saw this after the game. There was some geezer on one of them United pages anyway, and he was like, basically, this is what I've been saying. We need Daniel James and Mata on the wing. There's nobody else. And I'm like, what, bro? Like, Daniel James, didn't you even watch him that game, bro? He was the same Daniel James, bro. There was nothing. I didn't see nothing like. You know what I mean, fam? So my thing is, bro, if we was in the position of we've just come up and we ain't got no money and we need somebody to do a job, yeah, re-sign Matter. But we are Man United, bro. And I don't just want to stick on Matter, fam, because like obviously we spoke about him a bit. I mean, like the Joneses, the Matters, and like
I don't put Matter in that category
Trust
of
me.
the Joneses,
I do,
bro.
You know what category that is to me?
You get me?
That a team, right? That you're trying to, the top pro stuff is that's not what
he's a leader. In
fam, we sold Beckham, we sold Nistelrooy, we sold Bear, man, Stam, bad boy footballers, bro, weren't finished, really could go somewhere and do a job, bro. So when I'm saying like Matter, it's not good enough.
Who was
you know what I mean?
when these things happened?
No, I'm not.
Ownership was different, bro.
But we can't talk. Like my standard is that level, bro. These man have gone, bro. Bad boy footballers, bro. Stam, bro, was one of the baddest defenders, bro.
Yeah.
Van Nistelrooy, one of the deadliest strikers. Yeah. Look, Beckham was Beckham, bro. You know what I mean, fam? These man all moved on. We moved on. Right, that's the standard I'm saying we need to uphold, bro. But I'm not saying right because
unless you go out there and go and sign a superstar,
man,
you really gonna go and get those.
Man, that's 7 years without a title, bro. We was winning titles then, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Man can we was moving them.
We won't get back there. We won't get back there.
Beckham on
keeping players like this in our club, fam.
Jones and that, Matter. No, I don't agree.
I don't think Matter gets into. Does he get into the Liverpool squad, fam? No, he don't, fam.
Over Shaqiri,
don't get into
like that.
But you're trying to get there.
Man.
No, but you're trying to get to these man, bro. You're
trying
to
get to these man. You need 22
if you're not gonna
players,
match, but if you're not gonna match, I'm not on about the 11. No, I didn't say he's gonna get into the flipping starting 11. But is it so? If you man had signed Matter this season, you'd be all right with that.
I'd be happy with that.
Nah,
I'd be instead of Shaqiri. I'd be happy with that, bro.
Would you take Ozil?
100%.
Yeah, Ozil's better than Ozil.
Bro, when we signed Sanchez, I said Ozil, bro. I said I'd have Ozil all day, bro.
Ozil's better than Matter though currently.
When was the last time he played, bro? Technically, I feel like Ozil's got a bit more about him, in my opinion, but they're similar. It's of similar level, but again,
I don't just want to see
how Ozil's not getting games at Arsenal.
I'm trying to get my point across in it of why I feel the way I do, bro. I don't think he gets into these top squads, fam.
You're not a Matter fan because
it's not even just that, bro. I feel like I'm being harsh because obviously he said I'm not saying I don't want to just because that's what happens when I'm trying to prove a point and somebody don't agree. And then you keep talking about you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't just want to seem like I'm just battering Matter, bro, because obviously it's not like he's not the worst player in our squad. Let's not get that twisted. But like I said, with the type of players we've let go, to be re-signing him on 100 and something grand a week, fam. Right, it's not good value for money for the club, fam.
That's the thing, though. You don't let him go. But it is not going to bring in with the same quality as Matter right now.
And how much?
There's a lot of players in this league that have got more quality.
Name him,
bro.
Okay,
name.
I say
just
Grealish.
All right, now
say Grealish. Just say Grealish as an example. £80 million fee, and he's gonna probably
let me name.
He's gonna. No, but I'll just give you an example. Like
David Silva was better than him, and Man City have just let him go. Is David Silva better than him?
Yeah, of course.
So there you are, fam. There's example A, bro.
But they're trying to
David Silva. Could David Silva still do a job at all of the? Would you be happier with signing David Silva at Liverpool or Matter?
Silva.
So there you are, fam. Man City have been like, you've gave us our service, you've been excellent. It's not a bad thing. It's not like you're dead, get out of here. But move on.
A lot of clubs.
Nah, but he's not happy to stay on the bench.
Yeah.
He's a different guy, innit? Obviously, you don't want to.
You didn't know David Silva weren't happy to stay on the bench.
I don't think the whole Foden thing's working for City.
Now, I'm not saying that they've replaced him or whatever that. I'm not saying that because they brought this Ferran Torres.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not saying that they've replaced him, whatever like that. But I'm saying it weren't it doesn't have to be ugly, bro. He's been a great servant to the club. It's not like you know what I mean, bro. But certain times it's like
City have got a habit of getting rid of their players, their legends too early. Like Company, they got rid of him too early, bro. You get what I'm trying to say?
But weren't he kind of done though?
Yeah, they got rid of him early, but it worked.
Yaya was a mazza.
But it did work though, because they brought in, was it, who did they bring in? Fernandez and... Fernandinho and someone else they brought in that somewhere as well, but it worked for them. You get me? But City, get rid of their legends too early. Like Aguero, Pep's talking about, he has to prove himself that he deserves a contract. To me, he's putting work already to deserve a contract.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think Aguero hasn't completely lost his legs. I don't just want to focus on.
But City have a different. City invest differently to United. Like I said, I don't know how much they've spent on the 400 million they spent on the back four or something last couple of seasons. So, bro, again, they just brought in my man from Portugal,
Ruben Diaz.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we ain't on them levels there.
Yeah,
yet.
no, but that's why we can't sit here and be talking about as Man United fans. Then expect the mediocrity that we're getting, bro.
If we don't, I'm not surprised. But that's why I'm not surprised. And like I'm not surprised that Matt still here. Yeah, he can do a job, but I know in reality, bro, they're not going to spend the P in it. Like again, we said it last time. Man are looking to get Sancho. We're not in the running, bro. They're not looking to outspend that kind of dough. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they showed the clip of it's gossip, but where Ali walks up to Ake and's really left side defender, bro. Man, just beat man to the jump City. Do you get me?
Yeah,
because we ain't got the cat.
I know. I'm not arguing with that, fam. But what my point is, is I'm not gonna sit here and just accept that and be like, I'm cool with how the Glazers are running the club. It's not about getting vexed. It's about voicing your opinion, innit? So I'm voicing my opinion. Like right now, if Mata was out the squad, I don't just want to focus on him, bro. But say like now, they was talking about we can't sign a centre back because we got how much man on the books, Rojo's, the Joneses, like all of these man, bro.
Rojo's still there.
Rojo's still there, bro. He's in a picture today. You see it with Cavani and them man. He's in the back popping and that. You know what I mean? Like he's still there. But
you can't talk getting rid of Mata, bro, and you've got Cavani, Carlo there, bro. Like.
Nah, Cavani, fam. I'm not as bad.
Cavani get into any of the top 6 squads?
Yes.
Yes, fam. Lacquer sweats out of there, bro.
Top 8.
Lacquer sweats out there. Is
Lacquer is dead food, bro.
Dead food, dead is the food.
Only thing he's good for is holding up the ball.
Yeah. Nah, I don't rate him. I reckon he pretty much get onto the bench of every team at the moment. Yeah, right. Because City, they've got Aguero. Jesus is a bit. He hasn't really reaching his potential.
We start for you lot on it.
You know what? I was just thinking that. I just said that. I'm thinking
because you're not a Firmino fan, are you?
I'm not, bro.
I'm not.
Dead, bro. Dead, fam. No, bro. I'm not. He don't do enough, bro. Like, and he's got no end product for me. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, I'm used to my Torres, Suarez. You get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Right here,
Official, bro.
You
get me? But he does get into the Liverpool. He will be.
He's in the squad, isn't he? He's in the squad. Yeah. So like again, I don't just want to focus on Mata because that's why I'm bringing up the centre back situation now. If we'd have got rid of Jones and we'd have got rid of Rojo, I understand you saying I don't want to spend the money and whatever, but I'm gonna voice my opinion as to why I think my club's in the position it's in. You know what I mean? Because it's being, like I said, it's rotten from the top down, bro. How it's being run from up there is disgraceful, fam. Like the Rojos and that. If we did, like now, in all honesty, bro, if Phil Jones, got released on a free by Man U, who snaps him up in the Prem? Do you even think he goes Villa, fam? No, blood. He's not going. He's not getting in there over Mings or Sheffield. What do you say?
Newcastle.
More time with
Bruce will have him straight.
You're not wrong. I wouldn't say that Newcastle wouldn't have him, but even look at that, bro. They're not players that even should be part of our squad no more, eating out of wages. So like matters like it got to be focused on because obviously man didn't agree with my but I'm not just focusing on him. There's a lot of players, bro, and I understand what you're saying, D. Like they ain't spending the money, but that's the problem, bro. Because Rojo out, Jones out, Smalling's gone, bro. We could have been looking at Upamecano. We could have been looking at a centre back, fam. You know what I mean, bro? And we ain't gonna, because it's like the cycle that we see every time. We get second, we get Champions League football. They don't back the manager, bro. And it's like when we get to a point where it's like, all right, we can bridge that gap. We're not bridging it, bro. And this is the frustrations of the fans.
Some of the players, I don't want to start bashing Fergie, but some of these, like a lot of these, I can understand to a certain extent why the owners would be hesitant to start splashing cash. Because like I say, we signed Bailly. Hasn't really worked. Signing Lindelof hasn't really worked. Maguire worked first season, but it's expensive buying. Obviously, people are arguing now, is he worth the dough? So obviously, like they have invested at times.
But if you deep it, fam, they have
a lot of our signings have been poor, bro. You mentioned Jones, bro.
Fergie
signing, bro. He's never hit the heights of what Fergie suggested. I think Adams got like some tweet that man put out there where he was suggesting. I think he would
be the best player ever for Man.
Yeah. And it's like, bro,
it's
again,
not
man,
even a tweet. It's a raw interview, fam. He said it on the interview, fam. I feel bad, bro. Yeah, he said it on it. I saw it come out of his mouth, and it was like, yo. That is mental, bro.
Been so
you know the only thing he's really good for? You know them memes when he's pulling them, the face that he's pulling, bro, the mad face. I'm sort of like bare of them, bro. Nah, I do.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of even Smalling, you get me at the time that, you know what I'm saying? People,
but even that, the money that
I think Smalling would have been still good for United now.
I think he's a better defender than a lot of the defenders we've got.
Can't pass win, bro.
But he looks like Bambi on ice when he's got the ball, bro. It just doesn't look. I'm not very. You know when the ball goes to his feet, bro. I don't know if he's gonna touch it 6 yards away from him. If he's gonna control it properly, you know what I mean, bro.
He just looks like the most awkward.
Yeah, he does. Whole body turns when he passes the ball. You know, like it's all a bit mad. I do understand that, but my thing is, right. It's like. I can't just accept the way that the club's being run, fam. I've got to speak out about it, which is all I can do, innit, bro? I can't just sit here and be like, all right, yeah, great, we re-signed Mata, we're re-signing Jones, we've still got Rojo, you know, like all of these man, bro, you know what I mean?
If this was Football Manager, though, I would be re-signing Mata, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'll be moving him on and bringing in Sancho,
he does a job,
he can do a job. If he's happy to stay on the bench, he's not going to rock the boat. He's a top pro. He's still bringing.
But all right, you know what you're going to get now, bro? You know what's going to happen now? And I'm kind of glad this issue's come up. He's not going to be that player. He's not just going to sit on the bench, bro. Yeah. Try no now.
He doesn't start, bro. No, I'm not. If our full 11's available, he doesn't start.
We'll see.
I don't even think he probably don't get on the pitch.
We'll see over the coming weeks, innit, bro? That's obviously one game. We'll see over the coming weeks, bro. I bet you this guy starts more than you. So what would you expect him to start out of the next 10 games?
I reckon if we play 50 games this season, he starts 20 of them.
No, what would you expect him to start over the next 10?
It depends. I can't foresee starting what. It depends. It depends. Like again, it's all juggling. Like if we play, when we play now Sunday next, we play tomorrow. Then Sunday. PSG. So you're probably gonna get game time this week, bro.
You playing against PSG?
He don't start. He's gonna get game time.
I
wouldn't play. No, man. He didn't play in the middle. He played right wing. I don't know, bro. It's tough, bro. Like right now, bro. This is what I said last week. Like a lot of man was like, "Oh, Ollie out, bro." I'm not Ollie out, bro. He's had a chance to bring it back.
Man, put the title Ollie out.
Ollie out with a question mark, though, ain't it? Like,
I had nothing to do with that, innit?
Blame producer over there. Yeah. Nah, man was like Ollie out. Like I'm not Ollie out, bro, because. Like, I know that he's just not the problem. But what I do, bro, I call with what I see in it, bro. Like, obviously, we saw a good game from Mata, bro. I remember when we played Norwich last season, bro. Mata played, bro. And, even the article wrote about him after was, it was such a shambolic performance, what he played, bro. Like, he was non-existent, bro. You know what I mean?
Wherever they're playing Mata, though, this is the thing. I don't really watch United.
He played out on the right wing. He played out on the right.
He's never played in the position he was bought for since he was signed by United.
He's not fast enough to be a 10. He hasn't had the legs to be that. Like a number 10 does what Bruno. You know what Bruno did for Rashford the other day? They ran inside, then come outside. He ain't got the legs for that, bro. So what's he doing? Then you can't screw up man for putting him out on the right. You're making a run.
He was signed by Moyes. Man, they have a clue, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's started from bro.
When Chelsea,
bro, he was a number 10, bro.
Nah, but when he was their player of the season, they finished 7th or 8th, bro.
Let's move on to Spurs.
Yeah, move on to so Spurs. Obviously, Keem, you thought you're telling me that this is the second coming in that Mourinho.
Yeah, nah, I really
do you still think that,
bro? It is, bro. Trust me, I'm telling you, Bale never have the best performance on Sunday.
He did all right to get the chance for himself, though.
Yeah, he did all right. He should have finished it, but that's just lack of football.
Yeah.
You get me? 2 weeks time, he finished that. But
if he stays fit.
The thing with Spurs, bro, that front three is deadly, bro. I'm telling
you. How do you play that all together? Because that's my thing. You know, they conceded 3 goals when they brought him on, and I'm not saying it's his fault. But I mean, how do you play Son, Kane, and Bale together in the same team, fam? Is it possible? Do you think that's even possible?
You know what it is? Yeah, they've given him the number 9 shirt in it.
Trust me, bro. I don't know that, bro.
I don't know where it's gonna go, but I believe Jose will pull it off. But the new role that Harry Kane's playing, bro, I love it, bro. He's just coming deep, collecting the ball, and he's just bringing everyone in around him. You get me? Like, it's a new role.
I'm
excited for Spurs though, man. Spurs, bro, they're looking good.
So you see what I'm saying about Mourinho's tactics, bro? Like, it needs a striker that can do that, and that's why Lukaku ended up being so bad in the Man U shirt.
This is the thing. You give Jose a bad boy striker, and
it's a problem.
Bro,
it's a problem. It is a problem. I'm not gonna lie, but he decided to sign Lukaku, so you know what I mean, fam. What do you think of Spurs this season?
It's only a couple of games in it, but I agree. I think they are gonna be a problem, especially with no fans and that. But again, it's obviously they drew 3-3 fair play in that. But really, if Kane hit the post and Bale should score in it, if one of them score that, bro, no one's talking. Like, you know, that's why obviously I'm not gonna start jumping on Spurs like, they've bottled it again and like in reality, but look, say if there was battering them, bro. And obviously, like
this Spurs, the defense, man, shocking, man. Sanchez,
that can happen. That can happen, and you can concede. That,
reckon it's shocking.
Shocking.
What do you think, Davinson Sanchez?
He's not the greatest. But again, I don't think there's that many top defenders in world football. Period. You know, like I think he's the again.
He won't feel it.
Back in the day, bro. Like I say, they'd have like a Ledley King, bro. You telling me like a Ledley King, just like head and shoulders above any of them?
It's true. Now you're right. Still, that's what I'm saying. The standard of defenders.
It's terrible. It's terrible in the whole world at the moment, let alone
just been for years. But this has been for, I think, of all over football, from goalkeeper to striker. The levels ain't nowhere near the same as back in the day, bro. And I think some of them, man, are just trying to trick. That's what I was on about with Van Dijk. It's like because people ain't seen a decent defender for a while because majority of them's all shit and that. Just because Van Dijk kind of does a bit of everything, everyone just starts
if Titus Bramble was playing in this era, he would look amazing.
Nah, bro. Titus Bramble.
He could never look amazing,
fam.
bro.
I can't agree with that, fam. That is wild. That is out there, bro. That is.
I'm telling you, bro.
Titus is.
I reckon you get a decent move though. You get,
of course.
All you need now is a decent agent. You get me.
Like next one, you'll be saying Frank Sinclair, bro, the own goal king. I remember Frank, bro, used to score bare own goals, bro.
Trust me.
Like, nah, I can't rock with Titus Bramble, fam. Honestly, bro, I think he was terrible. But Ledley King and these, man, they was good defenders. Obviously, even Woodgate up to Ledley King and Woodgate had bad injury problems. I think that they was good defenders. It shows the level of defenders though, because they weren't the top defenders in the league at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I agree. Defenders of what's it called? Moving on, Chelsea. What do we think about that?
Frank's under pressure, man.
He's under. Do you know what I always knew about this? What's going on now? Me and Momo said at the start of the season, he has to do well. He had the excuse last year of, we haven't had a transfer window. When the semi did, bro, because they brought in players, like they brought Pulisic in before they knew, you know what I mean, fam? So they did get players. It wasn't that they didn't get nobody, but he just didn't get to have a transfer window himself. It's mad pressure at the moment, bro.
Yeah, no, it is mad pressure, and this is the thing with Chelsea. This is why I feel it for Lampard, because I do want him to do well, because he was a good player. You hear what I'm trying to say? So
but
I do want him to do well. But you know what? He just seems like a nice guy, bro. Lampard just seems like a nice guy. You get what I'm
I want Ali to do well, fam.
You know what he said to your manager, bro?
Yeah.
He's still backing him, man.
On your manager, bro.
I look to scrap, man. It's like Martin Keown, bro. You know from when he did that to Rude, bro.
If
I ever see Martin Keown or Lauren or any of them, man, bro.
It's that should have been an instant penalty again, bro. We've had it out with
bro, to them, man, bro. I'll scrap them, man, today, bro. If I see Martin Keown, bro. Straight up, man.
But you know, with Lampard, I want him to do well, but I know Abramovich don't play about. But if they're not,
I think he could be the first to go, fam. If they continue with the results that they're getting, bro.
What?
I think Lampard goes way before him, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, I
don't think no one goes this. I don't think none of them go this.
Nah, don't let Chelsea be 8th, bro. He'll get him out of there, bro. Quicker than anything, bro. Quicker than anything, he'll get him out of there. I'm telling you, bro.
I think with their firepower, though, like they won't be there, bro. Like to me,
I don't. Werner
looks good. Yeah,
it's all right. Havertz,
the man said he's all right, bro. Who's any good?
He's decent.
Who's any good?
Bro, between 02 and 2010, bro, he's a bog standard striker, bro, in my opinion. But Havertz
he scores goals, though, man. We gotta give people credit where it's due. He scores goals, man. He scores a lot of goals, fam. He does score a lot of goals.
After this,
he's not amazing, though. I'm not saying it like I think he's gonna be the baddest striker in the world. But he's good, though.
All competition. How much is he getting this season, Werner?
Oh, It's 20 plus easy.
Yeah,
I
20
reckon.
plus easy. I reckon.
I reckon
No
25.
competitions, that's not
25.
that saying. How much
25,
is getting in the Prem? How much is getting in the Prem?
In the Prem, I would say about 15.
I'll say in between 15 and 20, bro.
I reckon it's between 10 and 15, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm not taken aback by him that much in it. But I think again he'll probably get in that team. He should get goals. Like I said, I think I like Havertz in it. Like, but I know they paid a lot of dough for him. But I do like.
You know what
him.
it is? I've watched
He
him a
looks
bit in the
super tidy, bro.
Bundesliga. He was good, man. But
I really watched
do you know what
him.
made me watch him? Because he was mad on FIFA last year, bro. Like unbelievable, bro. So I thought I need to go and see what this geezer's on in real life, blood. Because like, yo, this geezer's somewhere else on this game, fam. But yeah, from not last year before. But yeah, like in the Prem, obviously we haven't saw too much of him at the moment, ain't it, fam? Like
I seen him play for Germany. He's tidy. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, but
tidy.
from the Prem, he doesn't seem to have settled in. I think Werner, with Werner's attributes, right, I think you settle in anywhere you go because the pace anyway, and
I like
the
his
finishing.
aura, Werner. Like,
Like,
you know,
I don't know, honestly,
He's
bro.
supposed to go to you, like, innit? No,
Yeah, it was meant to.
I don't know
seems
what's
pissed.
going on here. And that. Yo,
Yeah, so what do you? I think, yeah, right. I think honestly, bro. Obviously, we had the debate about Lampard and Ollie last season. Last episode. My thing, because I've rewatched it and I said after, what I didn't word right was I feel like if Lampard's only resume in England was to have gone to Cardiff when they got to when Ollie, even in the same situation, what he went to Cardiff, I don't think, and do what Ollie did, like didn't really do nothing to turn it round, right? I don't think Abramovich would have took him. That's what I mean. I don't think Abramovich would have been like, let's go get Lampard. Because of the ruthless way he is, you know what I mean? So he has signed him for somewhat reason of him being a former player.
He signed him because he had no window. That he couldn't sign players.
Yeah, and I think if he'd have had like his only experience was literally just all right, go into a team that was doing bad, didn't turn it around. I don't think he would have signed him. But what I do think is, out of the two boards, he'll pull the trigger before United board will.
Yeah, now Roman's ruthless.
He will.
That's one thing with Roman, he's ruthless.
And if Lampard doesn't start getting results, because to look at where they are now.
but again, the
Let's have a look.
league don't really mean anything.
I understand, but
making
Roman
no
don't
league.
care about that, bro.
Yeah, but I think
Where are they
that and then straight
Wolves
after an
beat Leeds,
international.
lads. I didn't know that. Sorry to cut you. Wolves beat Leeds. Mad that is. It looked like Leeds was going to win, to be fair. Wolves won 1-0. 1-0 to Wolves. Chelsea are currently 8th. They've played a game more than... They've played their full 5 games. Who have they got? Because they've got us soon, haven't they?
Sunday.
Yeah. Oh.
Was it Saturday? I think?
They've got us, yeah, right. Say if they don't win against us and don't beat Burnley, bro, I think he's really under pressure, fam. It's mad to say that because what you're saying is right. The league's at the start, bro. But the way of Abramovich moves, fam, I think he's really under pressure, fam.
But who? I don't know. I think I don't know what you think. I just think some of the owners. That's what I think. At the same time, United didn't sign Sancho because I think because they know it's like the season's half a write off, isn't it? Like there's no fans. They've lost all the revenue.
Yeah.
Like obviously they're just keeping it going to just
Yeah,
keep
just
taking
keeping
man's
it going,
money and that.
that's
It's
what
just
I'm
like,
saying,
bro.
like-
That's why I just don't think. I think like some of these things like we want to
It's
do
like
well.
a
but-
training session season. If you
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
mean.
It's like, bro, as much as it's fucked for you, man, losing Van Dijk, probably couldn't happen at a better time, to be honest. Because it's like, really, what the fuck does this season even
Yeah,
mean?
but
bro?
you know
But
what the
that's thing
joke
though
is,
with
fam?
Van Dijk,
That
going back to
hurts
that,
me
he's
more,
gonna get
fam.
rushed back because the Euros are running it.
Yeah, but you know what hurts me more though, fam, is the fact that if we would have went all out in this transfer window, because you know what even Adam was saying yesterday, you know, you improve the mood for the players and that. You don't know where the results and what could have been by now. And then you're looking at Van Dijk's just got injured, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't just throw away a season, bro. Yeah. This could have been the season that launched us back to winning the league, bro.
Yeah,
you know, with the right window.
But even if we did win the league, you won the league, and like I don't know if. Well, I'm assuming you've never experienced winning the league, and you know what I'm saying? I thought I'd throw that in there.
He's not 62, fam. He definitely hasn't. He definitely hasn't,
but you know, like,
bro.
so that's but it's like, you know, like Liverpool won the league last season, but to me, you didn't experience. Like I've been at Old Trafford when we've won the league. You get me? It's raw, no gas. One of the best experiences I had in my life.
No,
you know
Corona
what I'm saying?
fucked it up,
But
bro.
it's like Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
you didn't got to experience it properly. You get me? It's like
Corona
it's
did
gonna be
mess
took
it
away
up,
from
bro.
you now, and it's like I said, if United did win the league this year, yes, it would be good, but Bro, I can't be there.
You
I was
would
never
be
there
gassed.
for
Don't
Nah, it's not the
play,
same,
fam.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, but you're not
gassed.
gassed.
It's like a parade or nothing. I don't play down some diehard Liverpool.
Did you see the Liverpool parade? Did you see the Liverpool parade last year? It was mad, fam. Man was getting hard up in there.
Nah, but what I mean...
No, but man turned up at the ground and when you won it.
Yeah, but
I've been there when
man. I know
won
about 50 man from Brom that went.
No, but I've experienced it myself. Where I've been there when we won the league in the ground, and then I think the following when man go to the parade, bro. Different. Like, again, it's man in that.
I agree.
It's different, bro. Without Corona, bro. Like that's what.
But don't tell me, right? You wouldn't be like. If we
I'm telling you now, it wouldn't be the same as half.
I'm not saying it'd be the same.
Like it wouldn't be the same as even when like. I don't know. Like I watched the Champions League final when we beat Chelsea in a pub in some backstreet pub in Manchester. That was a better atmosphere than I ever experienced.
You was happy when we finished third last season, bro. If we won the league this season, you'd be happy, bro.
What was X for us?
Like Adam said, he was excited to watch Man U from January to
when we was going to
you know what I mean. So imagine watching us winning the league now. But he said
from my yard when it's like, bro, I can go. I should be allowed in the ground right now to go and watch this live, but because of all this nonsense, you get me, man can't go.
You get meant so much, man. It's still, but it's still me. It's not the same. I'm not saying it's the same, but if we was in a position to win I ain't gonna say it like, I wouldn't. Like, if we could win the league this season, bro, I'd be over the moon with that, bro. It's not the same, but trust me, bro. But it still means something, bro. By that token,
them men were celebrating a title in a stadium by themselves, bro. It just looks stupid,
but
bro.
that's still.
You know what I'm saying?
How are you gonna the crowd?
What would you rather that you didn't win the league last season?
Nah, obviously win the league.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's not the same.
I'm agreeing that it's not the same, but you can't sit here and be like, nah. If we won it this season, it don't really matter. It matters, fam.
People calling it.
But it matters, bro.
It's not the. You like it's like now, bro. I think that's why I think certain players are looking better now because it's fully like training, bro. And it's like you haven't got, like I say, when you come to Old Trafford, you ain't got 75,000 man onto you, or every time you get the ball.
Nah, the atmosphere and that's different. Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's different.
Of course, man.
Fans ain't getting booed or anything.
Yeah, like what you said earlier, I agree with. You know, the whole pressure of it, of like why you felt like one of the reasons we was doing better, because what happens at 100%. Old Trafford is like the fans after 20, 30, half an hour now we had scored, booing and you know, madness, bro.
I don't really hear that in it, but like you can just hear the grunts and the groans and but like, and it's like, bro, we're expecting you to do something, and obviously like you've got 11 men in front of you, you can't break them down, and then they go and score, and then it's obviously you got 3,000 fans in the opposite corner, so I was sitting in Stretford, and they're gonna go mad, they're gonna spur them on. It's not there no more.
Nah, I agree with that, but at the same time, it's still like, I'd rather win the league, bro. I'll tell you now. I wouldn't sit here. I don't care what season it is. I'd rather win the league, bro.
So I'm going to tell you now, I'm glad I experienced us winning the league. Obviously, I know we ain't won it for a couple of years now, but it's like, I'm glad I experienced when there's fans there. Like I said, if Liverpool never win a title again from now, and they can turn around and says, if that's your only memory, say, of winning a title, bro, to me, it's right fuck to be dead, you get me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, but I'm not saying like I wouldn't have rather. I'd rather be able to go to the ground, bro, because obviously you can't sitting in your living room, bro, and going to the ground anyway. Don't like, you know what means more, bro. You was there, innit, bro. You know what I mean? It means
like
more.
You can just roll there. You know, if you didn't got a ticket, if you didn't have a ticket to the game when you won a title, you telling me there ain't gonna be a bag of fans just rolling to Liverpool anyway or whatever? Didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, nah, I hear that, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I wouldn't want to win the league this season. I'd bite your hand off, especially with the way we've been. What as Man U fans we've dealt with over the past few years.
If we get a 21st title behind closed doors, bro, yes, it'd be good, but. Like I say,
it won't be the same.
It'd be dead, like it'd be dead at the same time.
I'll agree with that. It won't be the same.
No, it'd just be dead, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, yeah, we won the league, but it's dead, bro, because I can't even roll. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like man would be.
You can't embrace it properly.
Yeah, but even now, we don't know where it's going to be by the end of the season. Soon come.
They're not opening up the old grounds, bro.
Yeah, but we might though. We might, because
to be honest with you, they shouldn't be open.
But in France they're already letting people in. I'm not saying that they're going to be like full 80,000, but by the end of the season we might see fans back in the stadiums, bro. We might see little 10,000s here and there, bro. You know what I mean?
Even that's
either way, it's not the
same. You just have no fans for the rest of the season.
But fam, you've got to want to win.
Remember back in the day,
you're in it to win it, bro. You're in it to win it, bro.
You played in the Carling Cup and the ground just empty. That's what it would be like, bro.
Why are Liverpool fans so pissed if it don't matter to win it right now?
Why? It's just the atmosphere.
No, but why are you pissed about the Van Dijk injury, fam?
Oh, because obviously you want to win the league.
Cool, that's what I'm saying, fam. You do want to win the league. I do understand it's dead and it's different and it's whatever. But football's still running, the world's still turning at the moment. So you've got to work with what you've got in it.
The way it's happened, why we're pissed.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
It was Everton as well.
Yeah, that was mad. The whole game, I think that's why you're so pissed. And man acted mad irrational, talking about.
Did you watch the City Arsenal game? Have we touched on that?
Nah, we haven't. The City Arsenal game, we needed Fred's here, man. He's got away with it, but don't worry, I'm on you, Fred's live and direct, fam. You got to hear this now.
How did Partey look when he came on?
I didn't really catch too much of that because after a bit I started playing FIFA and I was looking at it. It was like, see, it's not a great game, fam. It's not a great game, fam. Was it 11
men behind the ball for
Arsenal, man. It was 5 at the back, bro. Dead, bro.
I love for it to be just because it's like it just baffles me where like man was just getting onto obviously Aubameyang stayed for the money and let's not get that twisted. He didn't want to move house and that. But bro, why would you want to play? Like if it's like Arteta sold him the project, like Arteta sold him the project. Like what project is that, bro? The man's on the left wing. Like 11 men behind the ball. It's just amazing.
Don't play him as a striker though,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why. I don't know.
And they're playing Laka dead set up there, bro. Dead food. Laka but even the other day, they didn't even play him. They played Willian there, lad.
Oh, you know who looked good though? I did watch the first half. Saka, bro. He was amazing.
Yeah,
bro.
Saka looked good. Pepe looked like dead food again.
You know what? I won't really say that. You know what it is with him. You know how you say it's small in Bambi and Ice. I hate his technique, bro. I hate Pepe's. Hate's a strong word. Bro, he gets the ball, he's just baggy with it.
Yeah,
bro.
I know what you say. You know what I think, bro? And somebody put it up. He's not designed for that 11 man behind the ball system that Arteta's been playing.
I think he's been shit since he's been there. But
I don't think
they should have had that penalty. They should have had that penalty though. I think like your man with the high foot and that like that's how.
Oh, you reckon that was a penalty, fam?
Yeah, that was a penalty.
Nah, man,
I've seen them give. Again, I've seen them give them. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Why I don't think
you mentioned Nani, bro. That you know what I'm saying? That was already. It's like it's dangerous. Like, but the letter of the law.
I didn't think it was a pen though because it was like
I've seen them given though.
Yeah, nah, you're right. I do agree, but my reason why I don't think it was a pen, bro, because the ball's here, his head's here. Walker doesn't kick the ball underneath. He kicks it. He gets it from this side of the ball, bro. So the ball is completely in the way.
Like a high foot, though.
Yeah, nah. I do understand why you're saying it, but I'm saying I don't think it was a penalty, right? He does. If he kicked the ball underneath and there was a chance that he could have caught his face, the ball was always in between. His foot and his face, bro. I didn't think it was a penalty. You are right, though. I do think I saw him.
I've seen a lot of them given, and I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if that is given. Like I said, I've seen a lot of other things where,
especially this season, bro. I definitely wouldn't have been surprised.
The reference is shocking, but
I think they had 1 or 2 chances as well, bro. I'll be honest, City didn't look that amazing either, bro. They look like they look like they need. You see how Fergie did it, and he rebuilt teams year after year. Well, they need a rebuild, bro. They need like a.
That's the thing. Managers ain't really getting that much time though to rebuild.
Nah, but Pep's had the time. Pep's had a lot of time and a lot of money, bro. Pep's had time and money, bro. Pep's one man that can't moan in this thing, bro. Like if he fails, bro, it's really
comments the other day about some teams that don't stick to fair play and
you know what it is with Mourinho? I hated it when he was Man U manager. After a while, not straight away, right? But after a while, bro, because we looked like we was playing flipping away at the Burnabout every week, bro. Because how we played, bro.
Another shock result, man. Villa beating Leicester.
Yeah, Villa have been doing well.
See, this is the thing what I'm on about. We know fans, bro. Every game is open, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Villa look like that. I've watched their games, bro. Obviously, my dad's a Villa fan, so I watch Villa a lot. Yeah, right. I watch their games, bro. They've looked good, fam. They look like they've got a identity. They look how they know how they want to play, bro. They've got their defenders with the target, Cash. He seems like a decent signing, going under the radar, bro. Seems like he's got a lot of energy and he's got good crosses. Mings and Konsa. I think Konsa's like a good defender, better than people are giving him credit for. They're always like Mings. I think Konsa's very good. Then they have Douglas Luiz sitting. Then they have McGinn, box to box. Barkley there as well, like kind of behind Ollie Watkins, Trezeguet on the right, Grealish on the left. And how they're set up, fam. I think that first 11's good, bro.
Yeah, no, it is.
I'll be honest. Even we was watching the game yesterday, innit, Joe? Villain over there, Villain Joe. Joe on the buttons. What's it called? And even like before they scored, I was saying, and I was like, yo, they look like they're gonna score. You know, like they look like the team like for the last 5 or 10 minutes, bro. They look like they was putting their foot on the gas, bro. So they look good. I don't know if they could sustain a whole season of it, bro. Like we might be asking a lot of them there.
But man, I think they could have championship form and
no. But it's been out there. Like that, people have said 1 or 2 things. I like it. I don't even think they'll finish in the top 6 or 7. But.
Top 10 for Villa for me.
They just need to get 40 points real quick, bro.
I'm with you on that one. That's what they need to do, bro.
But I think anything outside, if you're outside the top 6 teams, I think you just got to get to 40 points, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Whatever comes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They run out by Christmas, but they need to just go on a good run till Christmas.
Well, if they keep it up, Grealish is going, like, he probably won't come to United because we're moving Brook again, but he'll go somewhere, innit?
Sickens me, that does.
Where does he go, though? I don't see him really going to United.
Nah, he's not gonna come to us, but he'll end up at somewhere, you know, but Chelsea or something. You get me, like,
fam. I think he could go to any one of the top clubs at the moment. The form he's currently in. I think Southgate's doing him a disservice, bro. We haven't even spoke about that, bro. Like Southgate's, it's a bit of a madness at the moment.
The manager, bro.
It's
like him and Pickford, just living off what what England did in the last.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
even that, bro.
That penalty shootout.
It's been one style of play, fam. Even in the World Cup, bro, it was one style of play. Like, and if it didn't, I remember that there was highlights of Henderson in the Croatia game, bro. Have you ever saw the highlights of him in that game, and everything's just like poof. You know, got the ball, poof, let's go on. And it's like, come on, man. Like you see how Klopp's got Henderson playing, fam. He's not just a buff player, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like, this is Southgate football out there, bro. I think it's got to be something personal, fam. Because I'll be honest, Mason Mount, to me, isn't close to Grealish, bro.
Jesus, dog shit.
Yeah, he's not close to. I don't even think he's better than Barkley, fam. Honestly, I don't think he's better than Barkley, and they've just sent Barkley out on loan, bro. It must be like Lampard's love child or something, fam. Like, something's going on, fam, because I don't see how, like, I don't see it, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's the deadest player ever, but he's not. He shouldn't be in over Grealish, bro. I don't think he's particularly better than Barkley. You know what I mean, fam?
I think there's so many players who's better than Mason Mount.
I'd agree, bro. I definitely agree.
Madison's better.
Madison. I think Madison's way better than Mount, bro. I'll be honest with you. I think Madison's, but I think Grealish is the best out of the lot of them. No, I'll be honest, fam. I think Grealish is the best out of the lot of them. I've watched him a lot, bro. Like, I think Souness come out with some rubbish once talking about how you know, a man that gets fouled like that don't see the game. Don't talk rubbish to me, fam. Like, come on, bro.
Talks a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, like that's mad, bro. That's
your
your guy, though. That's your guy, bro.
He talks a lot of shit, brother.
Trust.
Can't defend certain man.
Yeah, nah, I hear you, bro. Certain man move mad, fam, and it's hard to defend them. So yeah, Villa have done well. We've gone over Chelsea. I didn't think Man City looked that great. Obviously, we had the Arsenal. Arsenal, like, it didn't look great for them the other day. I'm still a bit like, obviously, Man U done all right the other day. Like, we done well. We got a good win. It's still, like, right now, I just think the season's open, bro. I think
it is, man. It's very open.
There's no, like...
For me, I've said it before, I do think, now with the VVD stuff, I do think if Tottenham kick on with Bale, I do think that is probably their season, bro.
You reckon?
I really do think.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say any at the moment. What do you think?
I think it could be. I think because
like I said, I think 1 minute. I've got to cut you though. You can't sit on the fence because you like to do that, innit?
Nah, so you get me. But I don't. There's nothing to there's nothing to compare this season to. You get me? Because we've never played.
Who do you think then? As a prediction,
but everything I know is based on, like I say, like home advantage and this, that, and the third, and like I say, or certain players handling pressure. And it's like there's no pressure.
See, that's
like,
the thing.
Like I say, like you've got
it's a training league for me. That's what I'm saying. It's a training league, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a training league.
So you haven't got a prediction for us of who you think?
Well, like I said, I thought prior to Van Dijk, I'd have said that Liverpool end up walking it, but I could half still see that happening. Still, you get me? Like where Liverpool, because again, I think they'll just get I think Salah will just Salah will just gets no credit. I think he'll end up just dragging them there or something again.
I don't know, you know.
And it's like again, like who, like who else has got, like, wherever there's no top defenders anyway, you get me? It's like Van Dijk was good. Again, for me, like I said, I thought Alisson transformed.
You're not getting no one in January that's gonna...
No, I think the goalkeeper's mad important. It was one of...
But again, it's like they got slapped by Villa when Alisson went there, you get me? Van Dijk was still there. They got flipping had up, you get me? And it's like, as much as I think it'll be a miss, don't get me. I think against the top teams, I think you'll... Like I said to it's like now I can't wait to play you, like, you get me, because now, like before, it's like, not that obviously Rashford's done well against Van Dijk previously, but I think it's just the psychological thing, like I say, where the fans and that like I say, Rolls Royce, Van Dijk, all this nonsense, you get me, like, and it's like now I think, like I say, the way that Liverpool fans have been talking, I think psychologically your man's lost their edge, you get me, and it's like in some ways I think that like you talking yourselves out of winning a title again, because like making out as if Van Dijk's is flipping this demigod or something, you get me, and it's like he ain't, you get me, like in my opinion, you get me, but like I said, I'd go with them, but like I said, I think that they could half mentally just throw away themselves because they're just talking about Van Dijk too much.
I do think, I agree with you, Alisson's a game changer as well. I think keeper, the spine of the team, you always say goalkeeper, centre-back, a midfielder,
I know,
and
but
strikers,
you know when you rock the centre-back position, bro, it is critical. If you haven't got that cover,
you conceded two.
Would
you have conceded them 2 goals with Van Dijk in the team the way that it was conceded?
Especially not the header.
I don't think he's conceding. I don't think you're conceding either header like that, bro.
Like,
no, nah.
I know what you're saying,
but Villa. But let's be honest though. Nah, but Villa, it's a one-off, bro. We haven't saw that consistently. They've looked a bit shaky since the what's it called? But even this season, they've came over the line in the Leeds game, came over the line in the Arsenal game. You know what I mean? You haven't looked the same team, but still you've got over the line.
Champions don't. Straight cross the line. This is my point, bro.
Yeah, like, but that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying at the time. And I think with the Anfield, the whole Anfield atmosphere, it'll be a miss for years. And I think Van Dijk, fam, like I say, obviously, I think Alisson was important. I think Van Dijk was mad important too, fam. I think your defence isn't nowhere near the same without Van Dijk in there, bro. And teams will be what you said, you know, that psychological thing. Man, I come there and I think there's no Van Dijk. We're getting at these lot. You know what I mean? And I think
teams do that to us, and you know, like that's what the whole Maguire thing. I think that's kind of fed into it. Like, you need to rest and like, bro, he's a big man, innit? Like in reality, bro, what? Like again, we could be here for days.
What did you think of his celebration after he scored, bro?
Nah, he needed that.
No, but it didn't look like. Do you know? I don't know if it's just a character.
I don't read too much into them things.
Yeah, no, but I don't know if it's his character. But you know why I'm saying that? You know, coupled with the whole not arguing with the ref thing. Yeah. You know, like, it's not violent conduct. They've looked like. I don't think it's his character in it, and you've got to be a bit more of a fighter. Anything else to wrap up? You want to give a quick preview of the PSG Man U? What do you think of that? How do you think that's gonna go?
Again, if this was with fans, I reckon like we could
pull off the last year.
I think we could get a decent. Because again, I think a draw is a decent result out there.
Definitely,
a draw is a good result.
Definitely,
like obviously you go there to look to probably steal a win, but I think a draw is a good result away at PSG. So obviously I'd hope for a draw. But
at work.
But I just again, it's like it's a dangerous. We got no Maguire. Like I don't know, like Mbappe could be on absolute smoke. You get me, with no fans and that, or I don't even know. They got fans and that. Or I don't know what's the.
They might have fans if they're allowed fans in League. They might have 10,000 there. I don't know, which might give us 22 fans. You know,
but to be honest,
man.
Yeah, it's like, to me, I was hoping that game was on Wednesday, to be honest, because it gives me a bit more of a break, you get me? Like, between these United games, you get me? Like,
it's hard.
Trust me, it's hard out here, you get me?
But,
again, I don't know. Like, I just think our whole Champions League campaign is just bare stress, bro. Like, tell you straight, man. Like in terms of, like...
Do you think we'll get out of the group?
I don't know, because... Leipzig.
Just tough group.
Yeah.
Again, with no fans, it could happen. But again, like,
what do you think though? Your prediction, the fans, no fans thing. What do you think?
I reckon.
Are we going to get out of that group? Are you a yes or a no? We are.
I'd like to think we will, but I wouldn't be surprised if we win
Europa League again.
No, but it sits on the fence all the time.
No, because it's right. If this was normal, I'd say we probably wouldn't get. I reckon we'd struggle to get through. I reckon. Because I think, if we were saying this at the start, I reckon we get beat away at PSG.
So a percentage, this is how I'm going to work with you then to get some out, So what's the percentage out of 100 do you think is it obviously 50 being 50-50. Below that, it's like we might not get above. We might get through.
I reckon it's probably 50-50. You get me? Because like I said, I think it's. I think PSG are the strongest team in that group, and then it's between us and. It depends on our results at home and away against Leipzig and that really, and I think that's what it comes down to. We need obviously you just need 10 points in it, but we need those results.
I do understand you, but I saw what Leipzig kind of did to Tottenham last season. I don't think it's impossible, but I just don't think we're favourites then. No, but they're currently top of the Bundesliga at the moment. Obviously, there's only a couple of games, but it was there or thereabouts to be in the Champions League this season, and they must have been all right. So they're not doing too bad. I do think. I don't think of a percentage. I'd go below.
So you saying we're getting through this group, or
I'm saying I don't think we are. It's not impossible to, obviously, and I'm a fan, and I want us to.
What he's predicting for tomorrow?
Oh. Do you know what the truth is, bro? Even if we turn up and play our best, if they turn up and play their best, bro, we haven't got a leg to stand up. We won't beat
PSG?
them. Yeah, we won't. If
PSG's not that great, bro.
But fam, if Mbappe turns up on small,
they got quality.
They got real world class players, bro. Neymar and Mbappe, bro. We haven't got players close to that at the moment.
Yeah, I could see a draw, to be fair.
No, I'm not saying it's impossible, but all right then. I'm not saying we can't do nothing. I'm a Man United fan. I'll be there supporting.
All is jammy. Ollie would do something tomorrow.
Nah, it's not just jammy, fam, because in them big games, bro, the counter style works, bro. Teams that come at you, they leave gaps, bro. You know what I mean? And he's got that counter style. He's very good with that, bro. I'll give him that, bro. So I do think, like, obviously in the Arsenal and Chelsea game, like I said earlier, I think we'll come through them games. But I do think, right, this PSG at the moment might be a bit too much for Man United. That's what I do think, truthfully. So I want us to win. I hope we win. I will be supporting us. But if I'm being honest, give him like my football prediction. I think PSG win that.
Bro, have you seen the squad, bro? It's like, I think centre-back's going to be Fosu-Mensah and Lindelof, bro.
Oh, you see now, I didn't know that. He hasn't took Maguire and that. He hasn't took
I don't know why he get me.
And
Cavani, I think, has been left at home. Yeah. So
Cavani's gone or hasn't gone.
Long day.
But Martial can play in that. He's probably resting Cavani to play a weekend, isn't it?
But it's like there's Neymar and Mbappe against Lindelof and
it's scary.
It's
scary, fam. I'd prefer Tuanzebe than Fosu-Mensah in there. I'll be honest with you. I'd want to see a bit more of him and give him a chance, because I think last season we should have just loaned him after Villa if we was going to play him so sparingly. You know what I mean? And I think we've made bad decisions with that. Like Angel Gomez has just gone out to Lille and gone straight to Boa Vista. Why is he sitting in our club and not having a good loan deal? That's why, when we talk about how the club's being run, there's a lot of things like that are not being done.
Yeah, we could be but they did offer him dough in it, so it's one of them. He didn't really as much as he looked like good potential. He didn't really do nothing.
Nah, I understand, but just the way the club's being run at the moment, fam. Like if he turns into a star, and we end up buying him back like a Pogba thing. Like it's a bit mad, isn't it, bro?
Do you reckon he will though?
I reckon he's a decent player, fam.
I haven't saw
like Man United buy him back.
I don't know. No, I'm not saying we're gonna buy him back, but I don't know, fam. Honestly, the truth is I don't know. I haven't saw enough of him to say that, but I just feel like with a lot of these youth players, bro, like it's not being. We're not not just a lot of the youth players. We're just not being run well, and these are things that come into it. Keeping Tuanzebe or last season, bro, and to not play him when he could have got a season playing at Villa. The Tracksuit Pundits episode wrapped up. We'd like to thank straight Up Dee as always. Always welcome, brother. Always welcome. And finally saw your head, didn't we? We saw the head on him finally, man.
Now and then on me,
I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you agree, disagree, tell us in the comments. Pretty sure you disagree with a lot that I'm saying, so get in there and tell me off, innit? Let me hear it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.